Mr. President, I rise to ask that you cast a no vote for 808-16. This is the legislation relative to the motocross mountain bike program. And the problem with this legislation is not really what it wants to do. It's not really bad for Cleveland to want to do motocross, a bike program. Just because I don't ride that bike doesn't mean I should speak negatively of that for those who want to do that. That is not the problem I'm having with this. It is not because this is not a legitimate alternative to hanging in the streets. Traditionally, we would argue for basketball courts and football fields and maybe soccer fields. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong. It's an idea whose time has not come. But it's also unfair for me to be standing up here fighting over $2.3 million with another ward while soon we will be faced with an $88 million request for Q Arena soon. See, it's unfair for me to fight against a project in Ward 5 while Dan Gilbert, the billionaire, is coming to take something out of the pockets of my constituents, around $88 million. So I don't want to fight over relatively crumbs, fighting against a community project versus my projects. You see, I need money for my children's playground on East 107th Street off of St. Clair. I need money for a rec center in Ward 7 that's on a border called Kavasik. Why should I wait next year and the year after next and have the motocross project moved ahead of it? Why should I have to fight for the scraps? I voted against $2 million for 15 years that went toward a scoreboard so that the losing Browns can have a losing score on the scoreboard. But today I'm voting no against a community project. It goes against my whole concept of neighborhoods first. Voting no for a project in Ward 5 goes against the whole notion that investments in neighborhoods are preferred versus investments in downtown, but I'm being forced to fight against a community project because the forces, the powerful, the rich, somehow get their way more than my neighborhood does. So tonight I'm voting no. But we all have to question why we're even in this position. We should be able to do that project in Ward 5, my project in Ward 10, his project in Ward 2, her project in Ward 11, because $88 million goes a long way in the city of Cleveland's neighborhoods. So let us not get angry with those in Ward 5 who want this project. Let us get angry with the billionaires and those in this hall that allows them to take our money at the expense of our folks. Thank you.